My name's Jalise. Welcome everybody to my Assassin's Creed Unity book review. Here's the thing, everybody, about Assassin's Creed Unity the book. This was supposed to be how the video game should have been. This is Elisa's story. There's nothing about Arnold except for the last 20 chapters. And what I love about this book, instead of doing chapter by chapter, it's Elisa's journal. So it goes by the day, chapter 1. Like, it'll be like this journal, April 10th, something this date, and all that stuff. That's the chapters. It goes through her story and a little bit of Arnold's at the end. Like, the last 30 pages is of Arnold's story after Elisa's death. Now, Assassin's Creed Unity, again, this is Elisa's story. We get a backstory about her mother, her protector, Mr. Weatherhall, who the person who trained her into the order. We get more backstory into Lisa as how she was made up into this how she was made into the Templar Order, how she was supposed to be the Grand Master, the first Grand Master of the Templar Orders and all this, and she was breeded for this role. Also, you have conflicts within her in the Templar Order of who's going to lead the Templar Order. Her father and her mother sought peace with the assassins, or not like peace, but basically uniting the front. We get her story where she meets Jennifer Scott, the sister of Hatham, daughter of Edward. So we get Jennifer Scott's continuation, and she gives Elisa's Hatham's letters, which is Hatham's letters of doubt about the Templar Order and how the assassins and Templar Order could unite and stop all this bloodshed. And I love this book about this. I love the entire story about Elisa's and her journey. I enjoyed the shit out of this book. And again, I still do not like the fact that Unity killed her off at the end. I did not like the fact that she died at the end, and she should not have died, in my opinion. I believe her and Arnold should have just killed Thomas Germain, left both the assassin and Templar Order, since both sides didn't want peace with each other. Templars, the group of Templars that wanted to side with Elise, they were either killed, bribed, and their families were like left rot and like all that stuff, and poor, destitute, and that silenced anybody who ever sought peace. We also have for the assassins, for Arnold, is that you got the hypocrite Balek, who killed his assassin mentor because he saw peace. He killed Maribel just to make sure that the Templars could never have peace with the assassins. So you got hypocrites on both sides, both Templars and assassins, and you have a group of people on both sides that basically want peace, and you're never going to get peace. Mr. Weatherhall believes the assassin will never have peace. We get a lot of great characters, a lot of great stories. We get certain rivals of the different Templar families, like the Carrolls against Elise and all that stuff. So to me, there's a lot of great stuff to do in Assassin's, and not to do, but a lot of stuff to read in Assassin's Creed Unity the book. And this is Elisa's story. I liked her as a character in the game, and I really do enjoyed her a lot more in the book. Granted, I wish she did not choose revenge over death, and it really calls into question what she care for more, revenge or the Templar Order itself. And to me, she cared for more revenge at the end, because she wanted to end Thomas Germain, the man who stole her life, stole her birthright, and all that stuff, and that has hurted so many of her people. I mean, at the end of the day, Elise didn't have no more Templar allies and all that stuff, because most of them were either there was a coup, they were killed off. The ones who weren't killed off were bribed, and the ones who didn't, the ones who were on her side couldn't speak up no more because they were afraid. They were brought into submission after they saw the execution of a couple other people and their families. So it's very brutal. Assassin's Creed Unity was a very interesting book. This is a great story for Elisa's journey. Wish we got more into her and all that stuff. Wish we got more into this world in the video game. I wish we had this book that's straight up into the video game. Unity, again, if you wanted something for the brand new next gen, you should. But Arnold and Elisa's story, Assassin and Templar, made it officially Unity game instead of just splitting the same old Assassin story with Arnold. But to me, this book was a good book. It's a very good book. It's a B+. I would recommend definitely checking out this book. I would say this might be my third or fourth favorite of the Assassin's Creed books that I have read. But overall, a great story for Assassin's Creed Unity. So yeah, everyone, let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like. There's going to be a link down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. Respect yours. What is your personal opinion, everybody? Do you think Assassin's Creed Unity the book was good? Do you think it was terrible? How did you think of the game? Right now, for me, I've played Unity a third time now, officially. And I have grown to appreciate the game a lot more, and the book just helps out a bit. So Unity right now, it was always last for me for the longest. But now it's climbing up the notch. So Assassin's Creed Unity the book, let me know what y'all think, everyone. Let me just listen. Everybody. Bye.